right? I would love to talk to you. Um, kind of, kind of give you, a little bit of advice. Um, yeah. So yeah, Pussy, if you in here, y'all shed a lot of Pussy. Shed a lot of Pussy. Because I heard she was going off, right? I heard she was going off. I heard she was addressing something. And then I heard that she ended up, you know, crying and apologizing for something she had said. Because she said she's going through a lot outside the app.
Good morning, Diamond.
Um, I want to ask this first. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm better.
Okay.
I'm doing much better.
So, I did not get to listen to all the screen recordings that was sent to me, right? Um,
Oh shit. Hold on.
so I'm just going to talk to you uh, instead of listen to all of that because it's too much. And I want to say this first things first with the reality show, right? Um, there has been some changes, okay? And I would say to you is to just be patient. Um, let Stephanie them figure out what they're going to do, and then once they figure it out, then all of you guys will be able to move forward.
All right.
Um, before you go lashing out on TikTok, you know, try, about the show, just speak to Petty or reach out to Stephanie, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, and, see if you can get like some understanding. Um, because I think with you lashing out yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, they said you called um, a specific person a name.
Yeah, they twisting it. I said she looked like,
Okay.
you know, looked like horse face. I said she looked like a roach.
And then they said something about you. Did you wish death on them?
What I said. Hold on. Hold up. I got
So okay. Before we get into that, are you going through some things outside the app?
Not nothing that's detrimental.
Okay. All right.
Not nothing that's detrimental. But what I said was, and I've said this a couple times to people,
Go ahead.
and I'm gonna be straightforward with it. What I said, maybe you should lose one so you can see how it feels.
Okay.
And that was in response to her saying, fuck your dead daughter.
Okay.
Anytime somebody says something about her, Diamond, I've been trying to train my brain to not react, But every time somebody say something about her, oh shoot, my charger got wet. Okay. Every time somebody say something about her, I really try my best not to say it. But they don't. I can't make nobody understand what it feel like to use that as rebuttal to me. But it hurt like hell.
So can
And
I ask you? Can I ask you a question?
uh-huh.
Do you feel like every time someone says something negative to you, do you feel like you have to address everything?
Not when it come down to me. But when they talk about my daughter, when they use her, when they say anything and put her in it, it's not it you I don't know how other parents deal with it. Maybe they don't. I probably shouldn't have never even exposed her to the internet, possibly. But when we lose our children and people try to use that as rebuttal, I I I swear I'll be wanting to control my responses, but I don't.
Okay.
I did apologize several times, not just to her, but I had to apologize to my creator because I know life and death lies in the power of our tongue, and I know our tongues are powerful. And I don't wish this feeling, these emotions, these days, these years, these minutes. I don't wish it on no parent.
Okay.
Everybody know your children should bury you. Is how we was raised. And I wouldn't wish it on nobody. And despite how sincere my heart was with that apology to her, it wasn't received. So when she didn't receive it, I felt okay because me personally, I had already made amends with God. And like I said, only He's gonna have consequences for me in my future. He don't leave no stone unturned.
Okay. So, before the children got involved, did you feel like you have to address?
She with the content that was posted to me, it was said that you quit the show because I brought bed bugs to the airport. Childish, right? So not only did she make me have to defend myself, I felt she put me in a position to have to speak up for you because she put you in it. And I know we don't speak up for you, but instead of trying to gain clout off our name with negativity attached to the reality show has been pissing me off.
So here's my thing, right? Um, yeah, someone sent me that video, right? And I didn't respond to it because that's what people want. You do know that, right?
A response, yes, I do. I know now how
That's what.
bad they wanted because they acknowledged that their goal was to get me fired from the show. But had I known that, because they were supporters, well, they were acting as supporters, and to see the flip script because people hang with me, they started taking their anger out on me because they don't know the other two ladies. They don't know nothing about them. So instead of them coming to the people that actually initially hurt them, they decided to take it out on me. So then I got to defend the two ladies, myself, and you. On top of it being her birthday. Remember, I started off yesterday morning with you not telling nobody what was going on with me. And I had acknowledged that. I told Boo, I was like, I knew I was feeling some type of way when I just couldn't get back happy. I couldn't get back to Goofy Poo's in alive yesterday.
So hear me out right there. Anytime, right, you're feeling away and you couldn't get back to yourself, my advice to you is just to log off.
And I did. I left the chat. I logged off of TikTok. I took my nap. Like I said I was doing. I said, I'm finna go take me a nap time. I'm going to sleep. And I had got so many notifications that's what woke me up. My TikTok sound. The sound that I got set for my notifications for TikTok. So I wake up out my sleep and all hell broke loose. Like I said, I don't blame the blogger because she was just doing what she do. She did apologize, saying that had she known it was my daughter's birthday, she would have, took things a little different. She would have made a different approach.
So yesterday was your daughter's birthday.
Yes, she
Okay.
would have been 24.
Okay. So is it safe to say that you was already
Emotionally fucked up,
Mhm.
regardless. From 8:32 a.m. birth time, delivery time,
Yeah,
until whenever the emotions pass, because you never know when they're going to pass.
right.
I'm looking at her cake now. We never did light our candles. We didn't even sing her happy birthday last night. Everything got so caught up, and my children was like, Mama, we going to do it tomorrow because she wouldn't mind.
Right.
Because we don't do happy. We can't sing happy birthday if we say it. And the force for people to constantly share the lives to draw you in when you've already acknowledged, hey, y'all, I'm not in a good space. I really don't want to do this. Nah, bring that bitch up here. Where that hoe? Tell that hoe we need to talk to her. And they just caught every emotion that I had after I had acknowledged that today wasn't my day.
Yeah. Um,
It's like don't ask for something and then get it and then flip the script because it got too hard for you to handle. They constantly call people out, and a lot of people won't go and stand up to them. And I
right.
had just reached the point where I was sitting on the outside and I was watching them collectively. Her and Janix, I'm watching them now. That hoe needs to come up in here. Find her. Let me go see if she live. So it's not too many times people gonna be looking for somebody, but for somebody to be like, you know what, here I go. So what do you want to do to me? What do you need to do to me to make you feel better? Hurt me, right? You need to hurt me with words. You need to hurt me with lies. And it's only so many times you're gonna throw darts at a person before they respond. You're not gonna keep getting hit by paintballs before you say, damn, that really hurt. And all the things that that platform has been doing to so many people and the wishy-washiness. All of us have been drugged through the ground and then apologized to and acted as if things weren't never even spoken. And it's only so many times that any of us should keep allowing them to just poke and poke and poke and make up stuff. The first thing they want to do is go for somebody's job, but be the first ones talking about how successful their families are. And I just got tired of it. Somebody got to stand up to the enemy. David had to knock Goliath out with that stone. He didn't know he was gonna actually unalive him, but he had to stand up. And I'm tired of them giants beating up on us on this app, using any and everything they can to get clickbait, views, likes, and gifts. They purposely hurt us, but won't tell nobody why they so hurt. Because we didn't do nothing to these people. We didn't do nothing personally to these people. But they run us through the ground. And it's not fair.
So I'm gonna say this. I don't know everything that happened or everything that was said, right? Um, I will say this. It's okay to take some time off from the app.
Oh yeah, I was taking my mental health break for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's okay to, you know, um, I wouldn't even, because a lot of times some people say they gonna take get off the app and they be on other pages. I wouldn't even do that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
take a break. You know what I mean? Sort some things out. That is more important to you outside. Dealing with the this and that and the this and that and the constant tearing you down. You know what I mean?
Right. It be things like that, Diamond, like the comment saying she not gonna listen and stuff. People don't understand how they words. Like, y'all don't even give a person an opportunity to stand on their word with the things that y'all put back out into the atmosphere. So now I have to prove to people like honeybees that I'm gonna do what's best for me because they feel like I'm not. And then those type of statements make me want to defend, but then it's like, why do it even matter? Why do it even matter? You know, January, February, March, April, always gonna be hard months for me. Granddaddy, grandma, daughter, and then death dates. It's always gonna be rough months for me emotionally. I can't help the fact it's cool when they talk shit to me. It's cool when they speak negative into my atmosphere. It's cool when they prophesy their manifestations over my life. But when I clap back, I should have knew better than that. You should have been growner than that. And the crazy part is there is no pressure from the show. I don't get on here want to talk about the show. I get on here want to just do me. It's like they can't let the show go. They want it so bad that, and they are the people that's constantly involved in making up all these things that they weren't even a part of. The comparisons, the reasons. It's just almost utterly disgusting watching people create their own little weird thoughts of what they think about stuff they don't even know. And I'm not gonna keep standing up to these people. Let them think what they want to think. But yeah, I knew my break was coming from this app for a minute, and I know the people who really, really rock with me gonna be right there when I turn my light back on. When my bubbles start bubbling, they'll be right back.
Yeah. And also, you know, the advice I can give you when you're doing business with someone, um, before going to the public or, lashing out what y'all have going on business wise, um, reach out to the person you're doing business with first
Right.
and try to get some understanding.
And I did. It just wasn't everybody's business to know what steps and actions that I took.
Yeah. Because you don't want to, like, make other people, because here's my thing on this app. You never know who's watching. You never
Right.
know who's watching. You
Right.
don't want others to feel like, oh, she doing this, she doing that. I don't think I want to work with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because when you talk to someone and y'all, having a business discussion, honestly, that should be between you and that person.
Right. And
Uh,
that's I'm sorry.
all the talking behind each other's backs and stuff like that right there, that shouldn't be that's in a that, that's unacceptable when you are, running a business.
Right.
It's almost
And
like
I think that's where it's kind of
Tyler
confusing
Perry
for me.
doing business together, but yet when Tyler Perry or Oprah have some type of disagreement or a misunderstanding, then Oprah running to the internet. You're not gonna see that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna see that. Them two can probably, like, say for instance, Taraji and Oprah. If Taraji wouldn't have never brought it to the internet, we would have never knew.
Not nothing about it.
We would have never knew.
Right.
And it probably could have been fixed. You know what I'm saying? Behind closed doors.
Right.
You know what I mean? It probably could have been, settled, or, her and Oprah, could have had, like, okay, well, let's talk about it. Yo, my manager get with your manager, and we do, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, when you go when have a brand, you got to protect your brand.
Right.
You got to protect your
And
brand. You got to
I
move
think
to the
that's
territory.
where reality is starting to hit in now. Because remember, somebody had tried to purchase my name, and I have been trying to take the proper steps to trademark register some things, to establish my business. I do. I don't depend on TikTok, but TikTok has definitely been a financial help to get some things, um, with the payouts.
I have a
It's
cash app
def
message.
okay.
Somebody said, "Two Live Gang bully and harass peeps with no um impunity."
What is impunity?
Imp, imp,
Like no
imp,
remorse,
no, wait.
empathy.
Empathy. Okay, so they misspelled it. They misspelled it. Right. They misspelled it, y'all. So yeah, they put infinity. Yeah, it's yeah. I'm assuming it should have been empathy.
Empathy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they misspelled.
Which is valid.
Yeah. Um, but
And it's crazy because they never get set down for the 7 days. They never get the charges that a lot of us face. Their crew comes in mass reports, but nobody mass reports them. And if they do, no actions are being taken on the app's account. You get what I'm saying? And if the app is going to allow them to do it to us, then they may want to understand that eventually somebody's going to have to get you back. And I was utterly shocked that TikTok allowed us to talk to each other that way as well. Once I closed out the app, I always say it's crazy. The charges that I get when I do get my page banned, it just never ceases to amaze me that when I should have been banned, they didn't.
so let me tell you something, right? Um, the best advice I can give you,
Oh, we blocked all of them. Everybody, every single one of them. We blocked all of them from my platform,
because this is what
even the ones I love.
this is what works for me. Um, the best revenge is to glow up. Glow up. boss up, succeed, and be more successful than ever.
Thank you.
Because there are people that are praying on your downfall. There are people that are praying that there are people that don't want to see you accomplish nothing. There are people that, because, whatever they have within themselves, they do not want to see you elevate. When, from the time you've been talking about you being on a reality show, it's just been left, right, left, right.
Nobody never cared so much until the reality show. I remember texting somebody, stay tuned, because watch how many opportunists I attract. Watch
Yeah.
how much fake love I attract. Watch how many people who had me on their backdrops become cool with me.
Because I'm going to tell you, honey, this social media ain't no joke. And, if you ain't built for it, and this is something that you want, you got to get ready for it. You got to get ready for it. The bigger and bigger the more and more you grow, you got to get ready.
And I guess I was thinking that the same people who displayed not caring was going to continue to not care. I thought it was still going to be the same. I didn't know so many people was all of a sudden going to come out saying that they support me, because I didn't. Half of these people, they only supported me more off of supporting you, and a lot of them reverted back to supporting me because you did. But even though they did, I started supporting me. I still didn't take it with compassion. I still feel like it's a lot of fake love out here, because if if people really supported me, they shouldn't have to go through you to support me.
Good morning, Brittany, y'all. Good morning.
And I just kept doing my normal little thing, you know. I haven't got back into my topics. I feel like I'm kind of growing from topics, but to now be labeled as every single thing I do is being for the reality show. It's like people have forced them, manipulated their mind into thinking that I'm still not the me, that the one that others have fell in love with, or others have gravitated to liking and following and listening to and tuning in. People come in my live and they turn their light off so people don't know they're supporting me, which is weird, but it's like, thank you, I appreciate it.
What
It's
makes
like,
you think that's what they're doing?
because my numbers will say like I got 6 people, but now TikTok allowed my moderators and myself to see the actual viewers that are in the chat. So even though some people come in and change their settings, if they don't have their account set to 100% private, we're still going to see them sitting in the room.
And that's the hallways.
And that's what I'm saying. Me and my moderators, we constantly go into multi-guest and see who's sitting in there watching. And we don't put on extra form or nothing like that. We just acknowledge the fact that it's really 75 people in here when what's showing is 6. So that's one of the things they like to brag on. Poozy don't get no numbers. Don't nobody be in there listening to this shit. First and foremost, my platform ain't for everybody. It's not gonna be for everybody. It's just a place to kick it at. So usually when everybody got drama and stuff going on in the TikTok streets, we'll be over there playing the game, listening to music, talking about something totally opposite of whatever everybody else is talking about. And I never understood, why is it a concern for the people that are in my chat or in my room, and the people wouldn't know how many numbers I got if they weren't there. They become one of the numbers that they're talking about, which looks crazy to me. Poozy don't get no numbers, but you be on my viewer list. You was one of the numbers that you say is low. It be so much I be want to say back to people, but it's only so much water you gonna let roll off your back before you start feeling wet. And I'm learning. I'm
Yeah.
learning.
So yeah, just my words of advice to you, especially on the business side. When you are doing business with someone, reach out to that person and talk to them. If if they haven't, got back with you yet, don't blow up. You know what I mean? Just give them some time because you never know what they're doing as well. So um because like I said, you want people to be able to do business with you. You don't want people to feel like they can't talk to you or confide into you about anything, and then you get upset and mad and then just blurt everything out. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's what they were poking for. They were definitely trying to get me to spill on things with the production company. They were trying to get me to spill things on you. They trying to get me to spill things on Petty. They're trying to get me to spill things on myself. And like I say, when it come down to paperwork, it is easier, honestly, to abide by the paperwork when you know you ain't trying to get sued. When you know you can't afford to get sued. And it makes it does make it easier. But I have honestly, I sat down with myself and made myself aware. Like I said, when it's time to promote, I'll get instructions and I'll do as instructed. But from this day forward, it's just back to whenever I do come back on, it's just back to doing me, you know? And then it's like for the people who have questions about the show, go to the producers, not the cast. That would be my best recommendation. Ask the producers. They have the answers that they can push out to the public. We don't. We're just cast.
I don't think y'all think I don't. So I seen somebody in the comments saying, "Stop calling." Am I calling Boosie?
No, they're gonna say that anyway, Diamond. They're gonna say it
I was
anyway.
probably calling her. I just was trying to give her some advice on.
Diamond, we done been best friends this week. Remember, I had to shut that down. We done been BFFs. We done been
I was just
everything.
trying to give you some advice. With the
Yeah.
business wise.
See,
Uh,
these are the things they ask of you. And then when you do it, they come back with stuff like that. And that's how I was feeling about the comment when they say she's not gonna do it anyway. It's like, why can we just be us for the moment? Can y'all just allow us to be us and do what apparently God felt fit to do for us and watch or either let it play out before you continue to respond?
well, y'all, hear me out. All right, hear me out. If hypothetically speaking, Pussy don't listen, right, and she goes and do what she want to do, right? That's fine. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I did my part. I gave her some, a little bit of advice, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like,
And see, the thing is, Diamond, it's some of them down there saying a lot of people been trying to give Poosie advice. Do you take advice from everybody, Diamond? Do you let any and everybody just tell you anything? What to do, how to do it?
no.
Because wouldn't we all remember the other day the lady came up yesterday and said, I've been with you since you was asking us what to get an iPhone or Android. And remember I said, well, what you get an Android for, Diamond? You needed an iPhone. Why you ain't listen to me? Why you ain't listen to me? And then the phone that I seen when I met you, was it not an iPhone?
No,
So
no, I
that
got
was that was an Android.
yeah, I got Androids.
Oh, the camera looked like an iPhone. See, it didn't matter. But if I would have been so pressed on you not taking my advice for doing something that you wanted to do, that makes me look stupid. Who am I to tell you what type of phone you should buy, you should get, you should want? Even though you
I mean,
asked us,
but here's
the
here's my
decision's still gonna be yours.
but here's my thing. They were just giving me advice. You know what I mean? Like they was just giving me advice. Hey, Diamond, iPhones are better. I think you should get an iPhone. Blah 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 blah. Some people, are iPhone users. Some people are Android users. So
So let me ask the people that's saying that they gave me this advice that so many people been trying. Let me ask y'all, how many of y'all have personally reached out to me to talk to me? How many of y'all have came into my DM and said, Poozie, call me if you need to talk? How many of y'all have listed your phone numbers or email addresses? How many of y'all that have been trying to give me this sound advice actually reached out to me and did? Thank you, Petty. You seen Petty said me all caps? Petty, T Money, Who Asked You, and Bree are the only people, and you this morning, my apologies, are the only people that have actually reached out to me to show that they really want me to hear their advice, take it into consideration, and make actions with it. So everybody else that's saying that people is trying to do this, y'all speaking for those people, but me and those people have already talking. And I've said it several times. If you want to reach out to me, do so. Do so. But if you're not going to put forth your effort to come and talk or pray or let me cry on your shoulder or let me scream in your ear or let me express what I'm going through, then don't do it. And a lot of people keep questioning the therapist. I have etched in stone therapeutic days to meet with my therapist for certain things that have happened in my life. I have my therapist. I do. I am never always on TikTok. I have in-person therapists, y'all. I'm back at home. The treatment that I get in Louisiana is a zillion times better than the treatment I received in Texas. I can handle it, Diamond. You can read it.
no.
It's crazy because if none of this, if I wouldn't have been taunted yesterday, y'all would still love me. But because I reacted off of emotions of things that were happening to me, a lot of y'all are now undecided, which is perfectly fine.
I think this is directed towards me. I'm assuming. They said for allowing her to spread her victim BS will not help. I took that as it was directed towards me, which is fine. Um,
That'll be all right. They paid you to tell you
but that's listen. It's not about that.
I know, but I'm just saying. Like, everybody wants some form of attention. And whatever extreme measures people have to go to do it, they'll do it, Diamond. I
Pay
mean,
attention.
detention, because I showed them a piece of paper. I showed them a piece of paper and said it was an eviction notice, Diamond. I am not getting evicted. I am moving.
So, are you getting evicted? Or are you moving? Which one?
I'm moving. I like to say evicted to make these people get their panties in a damn bunch.
Lord have mercy.
Remember yesterday morning when I said I don't have nothing on this topic and these sillies let me roll them on that roller coaster and everybody was like, "What the fuck did Pussy just say?" And I was like, "Well, y'all let me run y'all on this roller coaster. Y'all kept putting tickets to get on the ride. Y'all kept sitting in the seats riding on the rides. Y'all kept riding the roller coaster ride. I didn't do this to y'all. Y'all let me do it to y'all by engaging with me in the bullshit that you knew was bullshit." So when I said last night, I trust me, y'all got to stand up and take accountability for the decisions that y'all choose to make involving yourselves in these chats and conversations as well.
So somebody, so Cash, the person responded, said, for yes, I'll pay again. You're a professional victim.
I didn't even know those things exist. Do professional victims get paid?
So, okay, I'm gonna let Hetty in here.
Good morning, y'all.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Um, I'm just gonna say this. I'm disappointed to hear you say that you lied about being evicted last night and about your lights about to be cut off. That's another reason why people are saying that it's manufactured drama on the show. You just gave them another reason to say that it's manufactured drama because you didn't even have to lie about that last night. You
So,
didn't. So I was up worried about that last night. We talked about that last night. About Poozie in the situation where she about to get evicted. She got children. She don't know what she's gonna do.
My
And
apologies,
all this
Petty.
time you just sat up here and played in my face. I can't say about nobody else. But you just sat up here and played in my face and pulled on my heartstrings and had me worrying about you and your family and your situations. And you did all of that for what? Because you didn't even have to do that. You didn't
Now,
even have to say that.
I said that because Tea Time constantly says Poozie can't keep a house or a job.
But I'm not tea time.
And I apologize for that. That's one of the digs that that they constantly throw out on me, and I threw it back out. And all I
But
could
you
do is
wasn't
apologize
talking to
for it.
tea time. We weren't talking about tea time. We were talking about you and your opportunities and what you told me you wanted out of life. That's what we were talking about. We wasn't talking about none of these other people. We was talking about Poozie.
Well, bills are due. Bills are still due. The light
Don't
bill
don't
still
do
due.
semantics, Poozie. You told me out of your mouth you were facing eviction. Your lights was about to be turned off. Please don't do that to me and play semantics. You know what you told me. And it wasn't that bills is due. That's two different things.
I understand.
And that's crazy. And you complained about people keep saying that people is manufacturing drama. And you just proved them right. You did. You just proved them right. I honestly, I really hope that you sit down and decide what is it that you really want. 'Cause
No
what you
one.
told me you wanted, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing what you told me you wanted out of life.
When
So
even though it was said, only one person blessed my cash app last night, and they didn't bless it with the eviction line. They blessed it because they wanted to. They said blessings for you, Poozie,
it
in
doesn't
the
matter.
thing.
It
But
doesn't
if I,
it doesn't matter.
I want to say this. Had I had my cash app up and been collecting on that lie, that would have been a scam. I never collected or asked for anything when
It doesn't
after
matter.
that statement came out of my mouth.
It doesn't matter, Poosin. It doesn't matter whether somebody sent you $1, $1,000, if they sent you resources to go to a homeless shelter, or whether they gave you a referral to somebody that they know that have housing that is available. It does
And
not
that's when
matter.
when the man started giving the information. That's when I was like, oh no, 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 no. Thank you for the resources for distributing them to everybody, but I don't need it because I got me. I literally said that last night when he started giving the information to the numbers and resources that are available in different states. I literally cleared it up then on my end.
I'm
But
I'm
again,
gonna
I
say
do
this,
totally
and I'm gonna
understand what you're
drop.
saying.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna drop because I got to get my kids ready for school. You keep saying that you manifest stuff, that you speak stuff into existence, and I want to let you know that you are right. All of this negative bull crap that you keep speaking, that people is doing, you're manifesting that right now. All of this stuff that you keep playing, that keep saying that other people are doing, you're doing it. You're in your own head, and you doing the stuff that you claim other people are doing. You are you're right. Whatever you speak, you manifesting, because all of the negative shit, you're manifesting yourself. It ain't even other people that's out here trying to bring you down. You are doing it yourself, Poozy. And you're not going to be able to blame nobody but Poozy, because nobody is control of you except Poozy. Maybe you're not going to receive that right now, but I hope one day you can sit down in your chair off this app alone by yourself and really think about that you are manifesting everything, the positive and the negative. I'm going to see y'all later. I got to go get my kids ready for school.
All right.
I accept that because only I walk in my real life and see my real life situations. Only I see what's in my refrigerator, my freezer. Only I see my light bill. Only I see my money orders. Only I see my applications and things like that. Only I see my real life because only I'm here. So any manifestation that manifests, only I'm gonna be able to see it when it happen anyway. I gotta walk that walk. And that's why I always have said God holds me accountable for all my actions. And vengeance is his. And when it sets in, some of y'all may see it, some of y'all may not, depending on who around when it starts happening. But I can't report everything that happens based off of, I can't report all my consequences. But I face consequences with things for my actions. I always have. A lot of us do. But again, if you walk with me, then you'll see it. As far as when it come down to this app, I don't know what y'all want me to give you and what you don't want me to give you. But it be the people that say we don't want to see you do this, but yet they be watching me do it. They don't log off. They don't swipe left. They don't leave the building, leave the room. They be right here watching the stuff that they don't want to see. Y'all just as wrong as me. Y'all don't want drama, but where y'all be at top of the morning? I can hold me accountable.
Where they be at, Pussy?
All in these streets on TikTok. It is 6 o'clock in the morning Central Time, and it's 1,500 people right on TikTok. The pot can't call the kettle black.
They know the Diamond Show on in the morning time. They coming to the Diamond Show. They have these topics. We're trying to get understanding and stuff over here.
Exactly. And we be summer everywhere. It's not deflection. It's truth. This the second morning in the past couple months. I done woke up at 4 a.m. So when Bree called me, she said, Diamond wants you. I said, okay. I was on the toilet.
Well, I
I said,
just,
all right.
yeah, I just wanted to, give you some advice um, about responding to everything, and when you're doing business with someone to, you know,
Yeah,
um,
do better than this.
yeah, keep it business. Talk to that person because, like I said,
That's why I want a manager. I want a business manager.
you don't want people to
Because
feel.
it's hard trying to be your own business manager when you learning about the business. I need somebody that's already equipped with the knowledge.
You don't want people to feel like they can't work with you. But so okay, so there's other people in the waiting room.
I'm fine. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, but when people say they find they good,
I promise, Diamond. I promise. I promise I'm good. My children still asleep.
because
I
I'm
didn't.
sure they
I,
want to talk to you. I know they don't want to talk to me.
we'll see how it go. But I think they probably want to talk to both of us.
Now I don't want you to feel
No, I'm not attacked. I'm not gonna feel like I'm being attacked by no means.
because I
Th- This is constructive criticism, and I said it last night in the chat. I accept constructive criticism, and especially the people who actually want to say words to me. They can they can say it because you won't know you got a boogie in your nose if don't nobody tell you the one
uh
that you can't feel.
so I have a special message for you.
Hmm.
Tell her that the lies.
Wait, say it again. It was chopping.
Tell her that the lies are going to continue to destroy her life.
Okay.
Um, yeah, because you kind of took us, you know, you kind of made a left turn when you said that you're not getting evicted. You're just moving. Because I'm sure, because there's probably was some people out there that really probably wanted to reach out and help you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And my apologies for playing on y'all top like that. I'm glad y'all didn't send nothing, and I honestly would have sent it back. I ain't lying.
You know. So, okay. I'm gonna open the doors up. I'm scared though.
You good, Diamond. I promise. We good.
Yeah. Come on, this is funny to you. No, it's not funny. Oh Lord.
I don't know why my face smiling so hard. I'm good.
Diamond, we the people. Good morning.
Good
Good
We the
morning.
people just want to move on to the topic. Cause at this point, Pooh's don't hear shit nobody saying. All she know is them taxes finna drop. So she ain't worrying about none of that. She should have been ending this and calling Petty Rowe. Somebody that was being genuine and concerned about her, but she don't give a damn. So she stayed up here playing in people's face. This is why it's hard for me to hit people cash apps and help.
That's discernment.
Cause when
That's a
I was
good
trying to
thing.
talk to her last night, all she kept saying, well, them taxes about to drop. Them damn taxes don't last forever.
And I
And
said
playing in
yours might
people's
not.
face like Petty Rowe that genuine care about you was dead wrong. And you need to be trying to get off and call a lady and apologize. But up here, you up here showing no type of remorse.
Because you can't see my facial expressions, you
It
just hear
don't
my
fuck. I
tone.
can hear your voice, baby.
That's what I'm saying. Because you hear my
But
voice,
you could
your
have
words
still
determine
tried
that
to
I have
call
no
her. She just
remorse.
said she talked to you last night.
So why you want me to recall again and talk about something we already talked about? Because you
Yeah,
didn't
but
really talk
an
about it.
apology would, well, you know what? At this
Didn't
point,
I
I don't
just,
even want to
Diamond?
accept the
Didn't I just
apology because
apologize to Petty Row?
you just keep
Now,
apologizing for
Diamond,
I
nothing.
will say,
You
and I
keep
will say
Diamond,
this.
apologizing
Oh,
for
Diamond,
lying.
hold
Diamond.
on.
Didn't I
Diamond,
just
please move
apologize
to
to
the
Petty
So,
next
Row?
topic because, baby, what
so
she talking about
Brenda,
ain't
so
about a
Brenda,
rat
hold on one
cat.
second. Hold on, Brenda.
Diamond, didn't I just apologize to Petty Row?
So hear me out. You did apologize to Petty Row, right? However, me being around Petty for the little time that I was around her, Petty is she's very sweet. She's very sweet.
You can hear it in her voice that she was genuine concern. The
Right. She
lady
was
say she lost sleep, worried about you,
worried
somebody
about
that she really
right.
don't
If
even
I
know
would have
like that.
started crying, y'all would have said I was crying
Girl,
wolf.
you
I
was up here trying
apologize.
to
The
pretend
apology not good
crying.
enough for you.
You was
It don't
about
matter
to
what.
fake cry about
It
a
don't
damn
matter what
fake
I do.
eviction. Then
It
again,
don't
it
matter
probably
what
is a
I
real
do. It
eviction. You
is
just don't want
never
people to
gonna
know
be
because you
good
Monique,
know
enough for
stop
that
y'all.
little
laughing.
that little tape was on that damn letter, so it
Damn.
probably was a damn eviction.
It's a piece of paper.
Well,
One piece
I
of
don't give a
paper.
damn what it was because I'm at
Shit, an
home, bills
eviction come
paid.
with
I ain't got to
stats.
worry about all that.
And therefore you
So, but
should
I'm not
definitely
gonna get
not
on
be
here
worried
and
about
lie.
mine. Worry about the roof over your head.
Exactly,
Well, if
but
I may
you
say good
know,
morning to everyone. Good morning, Diamond.
Morning.
Good morning, always muted. Hey, Poozy, good morning to you, girl. Poozy, I don't know if you went left or right or made a U-turn or spin a circle, but I tell you this, baby. Are your feet flat on the ground?
They is right now, Uncle
You
Bernie.
got both legs?
I got two of them.
Walk on by.
please walk on out there live.
Baby, walk
Shit.
on by. Poozy, walk on by, baby. New beginnings. Hey, Poozy, play on the tops, play on the bottom, play where you want to play, baby. I don't give a hoot. Hey, Poozy,
What's
you've done
up?
what you done, and I don't know what you did because I don't be following that stuff too hard. But whatever you did, don't worry about it because new beginnings tomorrow, baby. It's a new day tomorrow.
That part.
Monique
That's
screaming.
Posey,
Stop.
Posey, please don't allow the excitement to
hold
have a
up. Social
moment.
media is that Peach?
Yes, I'm trying to talk, Uncle Bernie.
Big time. Okay, say sorry about that. Big time. I'm going on social media. Big time. This is social media. Big in the box, baby. Let me get out of here. Hey, I had fun with you, big people. Poozy, stay on top. Do what you do. Play on the top. Play on the bottom. Make sure you get back home safely to your children. I gotta
Uncle
go.
Bernie, I like to lay on the bottom, but go ahead.
I like to say, hey, I like to be on top of you while you're on the bottom, but not right now.
Oh my
Too
Posey,
many people.
God.
Hey, Poozy, too many people in the box.
Hey, y'all heard it here first.
Posey, please don't allow the excitement of having your moment to deter you from God's purpose on your life. When Diamond went live and you were in California and she saw you on camera, you were so excited in that moment. I believe you had your hair done. It was the first time I ever saw you with your hair done. You looked nice. You were excited. You were happy. And in that moment, you could see the light of life shining upon you. So don't allow the negative things to make you want that so much that you will do anything for that
Stop,
attention.
baby.
I
Um,
understand.
to get on the platform and to even play with being evicted when you have so many people that genuinely wanted to help you and genuinely wanted to pour into you, although you said it was just for fun, you have to know that some people truly do love you and support you. Now, I'm not one of them, but there are some that genuinely do love and support you and would have given you their last dollar. So don't fuck up your support system because when you really do need that help and support, you don't want people to question giving to you and you don't want people to wonder if you're really being genuine or if it's a joke or if you're trolling because you know everybody goes through hard times and whether people admit it or not, everybody has had a moment where they didn't know if their rent was going to be paid the next month. Maybe they had to sell a little cobbler, they had to suck a little pickle, you know what I'm saying? You've had to go to Popeyes and feed a family off of a 6-piece meal, and you got multiple kids in the house. Y'all got to share a biscuit. It get hard at times. So
Y'all want a piece of that pickle now?
I just don't want you to, just don't lose your support, Poozy. It's okay to fight with people. It's okay to argue with people to an extent, but don't fuck over the people that genuinely love and support you. And Petty Rose seems to be somebody who genuinely really care about you. So, like Brenda said, you should make that right. You should try to you should try to get back in a good space with her because she seems genuinely hurt that you would do that. And when I saw the recording, I thought you really were. And I said, why would she come on here and say she was getting evicted?